We gotta start this episode off on a dark note, though. Unfortunately, there was another police shooting. You know, we got away from talking about this on Perfect Talk, but this one was a wild one, man. It was Sonya Massey. I know you've seen the video. Everybody's seen it. Body cam footage of police officer. She called the police officers over, so the police officers came responding to her call, and ended up shooting her, which is
crazy.
Sad. What's the officer's name? Sean Grayson shot 36-year-old Sonya Massey in her home. If you've seen the video, it was an awkward situation. Like, I believe they came out and they noticed a window was broken outside of her home. They asked her to come in. She had kept a stove boiling on the fire, and then like kind of began to like back up from her. And when she questioned why you're backing up, and he was like, "Because you have that boiling hot water."
For me.
Okay.
Your ID. One task at a time. So let's do an ID. And then you can dig around for your paperwork.
I don't know where my ID is.
You have that stack right there, maybe?
1 second.
Check on her. We don't need a fire while we're here.
Alright. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from the hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I was rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Huh?
Rebuke you in the name of
You better not. I swear to God, I'll shoot you right in your face.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Then she goes, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Now, she suffers from mental illness, I'm assuming. And I think she is. She's been confirmed, right? Her family members have said that. But I think he had the same reaction I had. Like, when she said that, it sent like a tingle kind of down my spine. Now, while he reacted in terms of, I'll shoot you in the effing face, is like, I don't know, like he was scared. Like,
He got bad. It sounds like he got bad PTSD.
Yeah,
because he immediately jumped off the porch.
It triggered,
it triggered something.
Yeah, because it went from he wasn't being the nicest before, but it wasn't that.
Right.
You in the effing face, and she made a bad decision, I guess, by not immediately putting it down or waiting until they pull their guns out to like pull it down. She did put it down. She did. She also ducked, which I don't know if that made them nervous because they don't know what she's doing, why she's going down. They couldn't see her momentarily. Well, I know I couldn't see her on the body cam, you see, but I don't know what they could see from their angle. Said sorry, I do not know why he felt the need to pop her in the head. Now, I'm also like, they don't carry tasers anymore? Like, did they take tasers away? What happened to that?
That's a good question.
Remember, there was a point in time.
No, some officers still do carry tasers, but for some reason, I don't know why they didn't look like regular. They didn't look like regular officers,
like sheriffs, kind of.
Right, so maybe they don't have. Maybe they don't carry tasers.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. I thought at a point in time we were seeing nothing but taser videos.
Right.
Of just be like, they were comedic, but it was a lot though.
Right.
Yeah. You like, damn. I don't know if they've gotten away from that or whatever, but they went for the gun to. Nobody else getting boiling hot water thrown at them. That could severely you up. That could definitely mess your vision up. All types of your skin. So I get why he was nervous, but it's like it's not a gun. She's not about to take you out.
Right.
You know what I mean? And took out with like a headshot. Which is weird because you just told her you were gonna do that, shoot her in the face.
He said, "I will shoot you in your effing face," and he did it. Yeah. So that's why, like, he's the right charge is murder, and he murdered that lady.
Yeah.
As soon as I seen it, I first, said, "Oh, this is a." I understood why he may have gotten triggered. Like, she picked up that pot. Once she did, I was like, "Uh-oh." Before I even knew what was gonna happen, I was like, "Uh-oh." But I felt he severely overreacted. Like, certainly if that was me, one, the lady's in the house. She's not going nowhere. And so obviously I see she got a pot of, I just back up. Like, there's no need to, like, what am I going to do?
How far can she throw that?
Right, exactly. Like, so it's just one of those situations. Officers, they in the moment feel the need to, arrest or take somebody down, or like, especially in situations, they ain't going nowhere. Like, just back up, think about, I don't know. It's easy to say, in hindsight, but
also that's why we don't do that job.
But also, he also has a problem because, like, I heard in the last 4 years, he's had like 6 different police officer jobs.
Yeah.
So he's clearly
a symptom of you got in trouble and then moved away.
But you see that so often with cops. Like, they're able to just go from department to department as if nothing in their past mattered.
I think teachers, I think I heard that about teachers. Like, teachers will get in trouble for stuff like,
maybe.
It's like kid stuff.
But that's a wild problem. Like, and it seems like it should be easy to fix. If you got in trouble in one department for doing wild shit, you should not then be able to just go to the next department.
It makes me wonder if the background checks aren't thorough enough. Like, if they're not paying for it to go through everything, or if they're just ignoring it.
Right.
Like, they see it and they're like, well, I got a buddy that had got that complaint against him, but that's not representative of who he is, so I'll turn the other. I don't know. Like, there's something psychologically that we need to figure out with law enforcement, in terms of, like, he's gotten in trouble before, and I think one of the ones they said he was trying to get was he wanted one of his superior officers to contact child services on his mother's neighbor because of some dispute. And they're like, you can't do that. That's not what, you know what I mean? We can't do that. Lying like that's going to get you. I think one of them or quoted was saying, officers like you have been charged and they end up in jail. The sheriff and I will not tolerate lying or deception. This is from an audio recording from a 2022 beating between him and his superior officers. So it's like, and I think they said he's had a number of disciplinary offenses against him. So it doesn't look like he definitely should have had that job to begin with. But he also doesn't have the fortitude, I guess maybe the word I'm looking for. I don't think it's the right word, but it's just like, you don't have what it takes to do that job.
Right.
I don't either.
I
don't do the job. I
would be a crooked cop. Like, I say all the time. Like, I'm not bad.
I don't know about crooked cop.
I would be crooked because it's too much power not to be crooked. Like, it's just one of those things.
I guess maybe ending up as a cop in jail would maybe deter me from that. But like, being nervous, like when she said that, right? It reminded me of people I've seen in the past because I've taken the bus in East Flatbush, Brooklyn before. I know it starts with that.
What time is it?
No. When they hit you, I rebuke you in the name of. They're either about to start preaching, or it's about to be crazy. They're about to start bugging out. Like, it's only one or two ways, and it's like. But I don't want to deal with that on a daily basis. So I make podcasts. Mm-hmm. This is what I have the patience for. I don't got the patience to be dealing with people, and neither did he. And I hope justice is served. I'll be really
offended. He has to go to jail for that crime.
Even his office, the dudes with him, like, he was acting kind of
wow.
Yeah,
like, he came in.
They were gonna get a medical kit, and he was like, "No need." It was a headshot. Like,
free EMS now. We got a headshot wound to the female. Headshot wound to the female. 1078. Fuck.
I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit.
No, your headshot, dude. She's done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot. God damn it.
God, fuck.
I
didn't hear about that. That's crazy.
Yeah, he said that. And then when the other officers started arriving on the scene,
I got it good. She don't need no attention.
Yeah. No, and he said something like, he's like, that crazy bitch just started acting up or something like that. Well, I was like, bro, like, zero regard for what happened. Like, and then you got people like breaking down the video, like, oh, when she got to the ground, you see steam pop up, so she must have tried to. I'm like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here, y'all? Like, there's no reason that she should have called the cops. I have a feeling they've dealt with her before, because I think when he first got there, he said, "You doing okay tonight?" And she responded, "Yeah, I took my medicine tonight." Now, I don't know if that was a joke or if they know each other, and she's like, "Nah, I'm cool tonight. There's no complaint like that." But it seemed like that kind of that interaction right there was something like, I'm like, have they interacted with each other before? Which would explain why he's on edge,
right?
You know what I mean? But still, like, yeah, we're in a place in America where even when you call the cops as a black person in America, you can end up dead.
That's for real.
That's insane, man. So rest in peace to Sonya Massey. I hope justice is served against Sean Grayson. And
he ain't turned on his body cam until after the fact.
So we see it from the partners, right? Yeah. Okay.
Typically, officers like that, they already know what's up.
Yeah,
That's why they not turning on their body cam.
That's nutty, bro. I didn't know that part. Okay. It's hard, man. I've had interactions with cops, and I feel very blessed to have made it out of them, you know what I mean? But I've also known in the moment I have to handle myself in a certain way to survive this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And from regular officers to aggressive officers, you know what I mean? You kind of got to know how to how you're going to move in order to survive this situation. And we have to teach our kids that. It's unfortunate still in this day and age, man.
Perfect Talk is what it do. It's your guy DJ Playboy holding it down for the Perfect Talk podcast, man. Thank you so much for checking out this short clip. If you like what you see, go check out the full episodes right there. Also hit the subscribe button, turn the notifications on, hop in the comments, baby.